This next story sounded like a joke at first, but so far it appears to be legit. Thousands of citizens across the country are using a website to send petitions to the White House. Here's what they're asking for: permission for their state to secede peacefully from the Union. It appears to be some sort of protest over last week's vote. Trace Gallagher is live with details. Trace, is this for real?
Yeah, it really is for real. You know, the people who are signing the petition, Shannon, are making it very clear, as you said, these are peaceful protests, kind of aimed at showing just how frustrated they are with the direction of the country, mostly the bigger government, and the lack of spending restraint. So now there are hundreds of thousands of Americans in 20 states now that have actually signed petitions at WHITEHOUSE.GOV, asking the president to allow their states to peacefully secede from the Union. Now, the petitions themselves require 25,000 signatures for consideration, and Louisiana and Texas are getting very close to that number. Certainly the right to petition your government is guaranteed by the First Amendment, and the White House is encouraging free speech, saying, and I'm quoting here, "We want to hear from you. If a petition gets enough support, White House staff will review it, ensure it's sent to the appropriate policy experts, and issue an official response." They're not just talking about the secession petitions, they're talking about all petitions that are placed on WhiteHouse.org. No one is threatening, by the way, to secede or wage war on the U.S., but experts point out that we live in a very politically divided nation, and that, you know, the more of these peaceful protests you see leads to more fragmentation, possibly more conflict.
Thank you. Thank you.
Since President Obama's decisive re-election win, the White House petition website has been bombarded by a series of secession requests. Any American can sign up and create a petition, and once 25,000 signatures are collected, the White House will issue an official response. So far, there are more than 20 states, the majority of which did not vote Obama this election, requesting to withdraw and create their own government.
Texas has yet to learn submission to any oppression, come what source it may.
Remember this speech in Fort Worth back in 2009? Governor Perry firing up the Tea Party, hinting about Texas seceding from the Union. Tonight, more than 41,000 Texans have gotten the attention of the White House. They signed a petition an Arlington man created, calling for Texas to create its own new government. The White House is supposed to respond when a petition hits the 25,000 mark. So far tonight, no comment.
Texas, the great state of Texas, is the first state to receive 25,000 plus signatures signing a petition to secede from the Union. This is all at WhiteHouse.gov. There's 20 states, 20 plus states. The last time I checked, seceding from the Union. You'll see just how divided this country really is. You know, we just had President Barack Obama reelected November 6th, and I told you, watch and see what happens. You'll see states like Texas, states like Arizona, states like Georgia, states like Kentucky, there's 20 plus and growing, signing petitions to secede from the Union. You know, it's interesting because President Barack Obama views himself like he's Abraham Lincoln. Well, he might be getting a taste of being Lincoln even more than he had expected. Of course, I'm sure he's expected this. The only difference this time is the North isn't going to win. The South is. As I talked about in our show a few days ago, the fact that President Barack Obama has won only will solidify in the minds of average conservative Republicans that there isn't a two-party system anymore, that even Republicans can't operate within the two-party system. It's really a one-party system, a fast track to socialism. So we're going to see more states and more of the secession movement, especially as we gear up for war, especially as it becomes more clear what the agenda is to millions of Americans. And it's very scary. It's scary to think how divided this country truly is. In fact, on the website, I'm going to throw the camera over my shoulder, you'll see that in addition to the petitions to secede, there's also petitions to exile those signing the petitions to secede. So this is very Civil War-esque. I mean, this is what we saw in the history books, folks, but it's happening in the United States today in 2012.